So to start, could you just introduce yourself with your name, place of origin, and occupation?
Okay. My name is Maria Joy Paladino, but I go with Joy. And I came from Vigo City, Davao del Sur, Philippines. And I'm a registered nurse.
So the first question is, what inspired or motivated you to come to the U.S.?
My personal thing is when I started working in the Philippines, the pay for nurses are very low. And at the same time, I like adventure, I like to travel. So that's actually the traveling, it's maybe 50-50. Um, the traveling and the low pays that what made me left the Philippines to work abroad.
And did you feel as though you left anything behind?
Yep, I left my family, my homeland, and I actually give up a lot to be here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what challenges have you faced here in America?
Oh, the discrimination, a lot of discrimination. For instance, I came to work, for the hospital, and I get to have a patient that's very racially, very racial. So she, whatever I say, and I probably look young and stupid maybe, and to begin with I have an accent, so and they cannot understand they cannot understand what I'm saying. So that was the worst, like treatment that I've seen is like the discrimination. Like the patient would say, I don't even know where she come from, Japanese, Chinese, and then she named all the Asian, And so until I spoke to the supervisor, and the supervisor asked me to switch patient because that's the worst one that I experience is the patient that's, I know they don't know, like, or, like sometimes it becomes with ignorance or something,
Mm-hmm.
So that's the most difficult one that I encountered here.
Would you say you had like difficulty with the culture, like a culture shock or like assimilating in the beginning?
Yeah, in the beginning too. Yeah, that one too. The language, like how I differently pronounce things, and I try to explain to my patient, and they can understand what I'm saying because I have a different accent, So that would be another hard difficulties, culture and language. Yeah.
And so in closing, what would you say to people who are trying to find themselves here?
Okay. Here in America, I noticed when I first get in here is try to find an education that you also enjoy at the end, and also make sure that you have an education, because I came to this country young and become an RN, and I noticed that people that's been working with me would say to me that, that we're stealing American job, this and that. And I said, like, no, you guys at one point needed like workers, so that's why you find workers outside of United States. If you're trying to find yourself, like find a job that you like, because to me I like taking care of of people, and I think that's probably coming from the Filipino culture. And I like taking, I like to be of help, I like to be, something like that. And I find, I'm happy what I'm doing, it gives me fulfillment. Like I feel fulfilled at the end of the day that I helped Mr. So and so, and I helped him, this and that. So I come home and happy, So find maybe an education and a job that makes you happy, and at the same time make you feel fulfilled in your career. So that's the only thing I could say.
Okay.